How's everybody doing tonight? See if we get anybody to jump in here on night number 2. Who pitched short? How we doing? Ben, it was a good day. It was a good day. Gary, what's up? Chad, you're jumping. Anthony, trapping with Ralphie, Craig. Boy, everyone's jumping in here. Smell like a skunk? Not yet, not yet. Cheap fan, what's up, buddy? Next gen, what hotel you in, bud? Trapping Bros? Derek? Did I jump in on somebody else's live? I hope I didn't, because, man, there's a lot of people in here real quick. Oh, cool, Sam. Yeah. Swing by the booth. I'll be there. Got the demo from 3 to 4, which I just rehearsed, and I feel pretty good about, so. Yeah, I heard you're having problems there, Jeep. That's too bad, buddy. Rebel, you're going to be here Friday? Anthony, I have not spent any money yet, luckily. Left-handed trigger figure. How we doing? Man, a lot of people jumped in here. Donald, did you pre-order one or just swinging by to get one, buddy? I can't remember. I think, did I write? I don't know. I've got a bunch of them here for people. I think I got 22 of them pre-ordered. Logan Graves, how we doing? It was a good day today, guys. In fact, I overslept and about missed the gate drop to get equipment in there. By the time Justin and his wife Veronica and I got our stuff set up, there wasn't a whole lot going on. So, Anthony, yeah, it happens. I've been there. Oh, you're in the Hampton? Yeah, you're not far from me at all, buddy. Ben, tomorrow's the day. Really, I couldn't spend anything today anyway, which I'm not spending a lot, especially if my wife's watching. But today was just setup day. You're not supposed to actually sell anything today. There's a few transactions I saw, but nothing really. So, sweet, Donald. Let me know, buddy. I'll be there. Marvin, it goes until Saturday. We'll be leaving Saturday about noon, give or take. Rebel, I brought way more than I probably should have, so it was cool today. I did talk to a few people. You know, it is very amazing to have people that support me like they do. Never in my wildest dreams did I thought I'd have somebody come up to me and say, "You're the Iowa Trapper." "Yes, sir, that's me." "Oh man, I love what you're doing, and it's so awesome to see a real guy out there just trapping and having fun and helping people." And it's like right there, you hit the nail on the head of my whole system of why I'm doing this, and it makes me feel really good that that's coming across that way. I cannot tell you how much it makes me feel good that people are receiving that message. It seems like there's always people out there that are hating and stuff, but knowing that at least some people are seeing me that way, it makes me feel really, really good. Cece, how we doing? Yeah, Anthony, I got to replace a few 220s yet, but that's pretty much all I'm really planning on. There was a guy here that has some fiberglass poles. If any of you watch my muskrat videos on those pole sets, I really like them. I didn't have great success with them this year, which is kind of weird, but I do really like them, and I'm going to be picking up a few of them. Donald, you got to be more specific because there are a lot of Amish people here, surprisingly. No, thanks, Anthony. That's kind of the whole reason I even started this channel was, to show people that you have the drive and the work ethic and you want to push yourself, anything's possible. and that's not just trapping. I mean, that's everything. So feel pretty good about my demo. I actually went there here about an hour ago, and it's kind of set up mostly for like water animals and coyote and cats, which most people would consider covers everything. But for dry land raccoon trapping, it kind of doesn't. So I had to go make some false raccoon trails, and we're gonna try to rig something up tomorrow to show my 220 stabilizers and how I use them and how I'm baiting my dog proofs, and it'll be interesting. Be kind of fun. I'm anxious, but I'm really looking forward to it. Oh yeah, Rigger, how we doing, bud? Yeah, I'm having a good time. It hasn't even started yet, and I'm having a great time. Yeah, Sam. Justin's got a pretty good machine there. He's got. I hope you pre-ordered because he doesn't have a lot here that aren't spoken for already. Anthony, I thought about going live during the demo, but I won't be because if I go live, people are going to ask questions on the live, and whoever's filming can't talk during the demo. But I think I am going to have somebody film it for me. Either Veronica or Justin are going to film it for me, and then I'll post it online later. But I do not think that I will be going live during it because I can't talk or anything like that. But oh, nice, Sam. "20 minutes from Lima, Joel. That's awesome." A smidge jealous, smaller. What are you jealous about? That I'm here? Yeah, I would be too. Logan, I'm not the biggest mink trapper in the world, but if I had to pick one of them, I'm gonna pick pocket sets. Pocket sets seem like everyone I've talked to, they're a lot more effective than boxes. Seems like boxes have their place, but I really can't weigh a whole lot on that topic. I'm not a mink trapper unless OtterCat's watching, and then I am one. So. Go ahead and ask any question you want, Logan. That's why I do these things. Yeah, PA, but I don't know what good it'd do to be actually live. I mean, yeah, you guys can watch it live, but I couldn't answer any questions. The person filming for me couldn't ask me the questions. So I think we'll just record it and I'll put it on here as soon as I can. Hey, Justin, you're probably right, but I kind of rehearsed everything, and we should be good for tomorrow. Yeah, Justin's still at the camper. He was tearing it up. I mean, he was doing all kinds of shots and keg stands and everything else when I left. He was tearing it up. And I said, man, I'm too old for that stuff. I can't party anymore. I'm 30 now, so I got to calm down. Yeah, not going to get that from me there, Muller. Donald Linda's here. I saw her today. Trapper J, last I knew he was not coming, unless he's changed that in the last week or so. Rigger. Yep, you're 100% right, Flintlock. 100% right. No, Mahler, I'm not. So the whole reason I'm in the hotel already, one, I wanted to fine tune my demo. I mean, it's kind of silly, I guess, but I just wrote down key points, and I'm going to bring this notebook with me tomorrow. They can laugh at me if they want to, but just kind of keep me flowing on the right track. But last night I went to leave campgrounds feeling a lot better than I did tonight, and there are sheriffs all over at every entrance of the campgrounds. So I ended up walking my happy rear all the way back to the camper, or to the hotel, about a mile and a half. But tomorrow night, once this demo is done, oh yeah, they're gonna be trying to force me off the roof first thing Friday morning, and trying to find my clothes probably. I'm gonna feel pretty good tomorrow night because once this big anxiety is off me, nervousness, I'll feel a lot better. Yeah, Mahler, we are an hour ahead. Actually, if it's Mahler asking, tell him we're 3 hours. It's midnight. Hey, thanks, CC. You take care, buddy. You have a good night. Tell little Christopher good night for us, bud. Right, Mahler? Yeah, fish on trapper, Pete. We're doing good, bud. Just fine tuning some stuff for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow the gates open and it's gun ho. I did find a guy that was selling Duke 220s. Um, he was at, if I bought them all, he was at $6 a piece, which was pretty good, considering. And like the top 8 were brand new, and I really wanted to jump on it, but the ones underneath them all had a speed dip on them, and there was like probably another 2.5 dozen, 3 dozen there, and I don't like speed dip on my 220s, so uh, probably won't be jumping on that opportunity, but I wish I was. No, Anthony, nobody wants to see that. PC Outdoors, what's up, buddy? Yeah, PA, something like that. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Ruger. I appreciate it, buddy. You have a good night. It's fun here, guys. We got the vendors aren't quite what I thought we would have. Um, there's a couple booths or a couple buildings that are pretty full. Where Justin with A&J Skinning Machines at, and where I'm at, it's pretty full. Uh, there's a couple though, like one building has 2 vendors in it, and they're supposed to be like, I don't know, Justin, if you're still watching, what, probably 16? There's probably 16 tables there, give or take, and there's 2 or 4 tables being used, so pretty rough. But the tailgaters, there's a lot of tailgaters. A lot of people still coming in, even when I was headed here. So it's I'm really looking forward to it. It is such a good time. Yeah, Anthony, I actually talked to Sarah a little bit today. Um, I never did with Dunlap, but yep, I see them. They're here. Hey, Trev, I appreciate it, buddy. That's cool, PC. When I sent you that Snapchat earlier, buddy, do not get discouraged, and please don't take what I told you the wrong way. Just get some experience under your belt before you try tackling something of that size, buddy. It was not to, don't take it as a way to tell you shouldn't do it, but you're young yet. You got plenty of time to learn before you try to tackle something like that, and then you'll do it that much more efficiently. I promise you. Oh yeah, Chad. The ITA in Washington this year, it's always a good time. It's always a good time, especially hanging around the Possum Lodge there. Yeah, it was pretty rough, Justin. That building. I hope they move tomorrow. Oh yeah, Mauler. Yeah, Justin. He brought some beaver troughs. I don't know if he's got any extra up here or not, but he's only got, what is it, Justin? 6 machines not spoken for already. Full machines and kind of just a handful of rollers and other odds and ends. So if you guys are up here looking for something, you need to head over to his place quick, because heck, he sold one today, which I'll take the commission on that, Justin, whenever you get a chance. Um, but then we're talking at the, that's the thing, like we're sitting at the camper and the neighbor camper, these couple guys came over from Montana and just sat there and shot the bull with us. It was awesome. And I love that. These trapping conventions are always so welcoming. You're always having fun. Donald, around here, not really. Saturdays are slow day, it seems like. But that's back in Iowa. Maybe this is going to be different. Hey, Eric, how we doing? It's going good, buddy. We're just getting ready to crank it up tomorrow. You didn't have any fillers for your traps, PC? What do you mean by fillers? Just something to put in it? I would see if you can get a hold of just some cat food or even like if you have to, some marshmallows or some jam or something. What are they, push pull or pull only, Anthony? Okay, Justin's got 6 complete, not sold. Oh yeah, Chad. I mean, this the group of people here is just you go out in the world anywhere now, and you walk by someone walking into Walmart, they don't even look at you. You cannot walk down this main drag and pass somebody without them saying hi or smiling or nodding or something. And I hate to say it, I mean, but it's like trappers are like the last chance for humanity in a way. Like we're the people that are still treat each other with respect. There's kids out here that are probably 9, 10 years old riding their bikes all through the campgrounds and stuff. I I wouldn't let my kids do that anywhere but here. I mean, this world is so messed up anymore, but we're not getting onto that. Oh, did you, Justin? Oh, so you sold 2 more rollers and we ain't even started yet. Anthony, I wouldn't be afraid to use cat food in them at all, to be honest with you. Yeah, the raccoon candy would work just fine, PC. See, Justin, I waited till I got back home before I really started hitting it. That's cool, Donald. That's cool. Oh yeah, Muller. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there because I need to mooch another booth off him. I've bought a handful of stuff from Dale, but I can't really weigh in on it too much because honestly, I got some beaver lure from him, and I used a little bit and had success with it. Uh, I can't say it was greater or worse than the other, um, but that's all I've got from him because other than for beaver lure, I use cat food, guys. I don't have anything else. I mean, I've got plenty of coyote stuff that has sat dormant for a couple years from private ground, but all right, PC, you take care, buddy. Yeah, Muller, I'm kind of worried that my wife, if I ask my wife to take a week off in September, I don't know what she'll think about that. We haven't done a family vacation yet this year, and here I am spending a week up here at Nationals. But the Iowa's going to be fun too. But I'll tell you what, this national event, it's huge. It's awesome. The demo area is, well, if you guys watch the video, it's probably 30 feet wide and what, 60 long, Justin? Probably pretty close. Maybe 50 long. It's big. Chad, what are you drinking tonight? You're awfully chatty. Awesome. I'm gonna talk to Haggerty tomorrow morning first thing. I got a couple things that I saw today that I want to jump on first thing before anybody else gets there. So, but I will get with him as soon as I can for you, buddy. Was it Sioux Falls? I heard that. Yeah, Justin, we talked about that earlier. I knew South Dakota put a bid in. It's the only bid that I know of. Maybe I shouldn't publicly say that because I'm probably not supposed to know. But 2024 sounds like it's going to be in South Dakota because nobody else really put a bid in on it, which is crazy. We'll see how that goes. I think it would be awesome, but I've had a couple of the vendors tell me that up in South Dakota, the attendance wasn't that great. Maybe they weren't able to pull a lot of the eastern trappers from New York, Pennsylvania, where the big numbers of trappers are. Yeah, Chad, that's the problem. I'm going to get divorced if I show up with the family and they see how stupid I act. Oh, you're good, buddy. Don't worry about it, Chad. I'm just glad to help. If I can pick you up something while I'm up here, I'm happy to do so. Oh, the great Ray House. Yeah. Man, if you guys do that boil on Wednesday at the ITA, I'm going to be disappointed because I probably won't be there till Thursday. I probably should sit here and go through my Cumberland's magazine today of things I need. If I was going to do my trip that I want to do this year, I need to pick up a few more stretchers of a different species, but I don't know. That's kind of fading a little bit, as I don't know if I'm going to have the time or opportunity to do it, but that's all right. I'll stick to my raccoons. I'll talk to you about it here a little bit, Justin. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. Remind me. Makes a pretty fine soup. Oh, possum. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting setup. We got, I would call it 4 dealer buildings up at one corner, and then all the tailgaters are kind of through the middle, and then catty corner is another 4 vendor buildings, and we're lucky enough to be attached to the demo building, which is pretty cool. I hope it brings in some good crowds for the vendors in there. But yeah, they're going to shut the big door in between us, though, because otherwise we'd be able to watch all the demos happen, which would be pretty cool. I need to get there tomorrow and watch a demo and at least see how he's running the film crew. If he's got somebody filming right up there close, or if he's filming from a distance, that'll give me an idea of how to kind of play my demo out a little bit. So. Oh, God. Mauler, I don't think I want to come to this boil now. Yeah, fish on trap, repeat. I can't necessarily say learned like techniques, but when I was playing around up at the demo area yesterday, the guy that's doing a demo behind me, Doug, he sounds like a great mink trapper right here from Ohio. And just listening to him tell me stories of him and another mink trapper. I don't even know if he's doing a mink demo, but there's a guy Saturday doing a demo. He's actually the guy that set up the demo area. Those two were talking about mink trapping and how to avoid coon mink trapping. And some of it I could apply a little bit, but some of it not so much. But just sitting there listening to him and tell stories, and it's just awesome. I love hearing stuff like that. And it's just, there's so many people here that just, like even tonight, I had a guy come up and tell me he watches my channel and likes seeing what I'm doing. And then he started telling me about some of the stories he's done and some of the cool, funny things that's happened on his trap line. And it's just awesome. I love seeing that. I love hearing stories. Heck, I was walking back to the truck to drive home, and it was actually one of the guys that was talking about mink comes running up to me and goes, "Hey, you want some chicken?" "No, I'm good, man." "Hold on, I'll go get you some chicken." And I came back to the hotel with this huge chicken thigh and leg, and okay, whatever. But just, there's such good people here. Otter cats in the house. Yeah, we're just talking about how I'm going to slaughter you, bud. Oh, Arkansas Trapper, good. Yeah, I hope you do, man. I hope to meet you. When you get up here, tell me your name then as Arkansas Trapper, so I know, not your real name, because I wouldn't know it. I have not seen Zagger, PA. Yeah, exactly, Donald. I think we had the topic yesterday, but it's just, or last night when we were talking, but it's just so cool. I mean, just such good people. It's great. I have not ran into. We had a little bit of a issue when the Justin rented a camper from a guy, and the guy came up, set up the camper. Well, he set it up like, what would you say, 8 feet from the guy's front door, camper next to us, and we parked at an angle so it went towards their camper, so they couldn't put anything outside out front. Kind of a hostile situation earlier today, but today they came over and had a few drinks with us and shot the bull and took off, and it was fun. It was a good time. Yeah, all right, Chris. A few drinks in, so you probably should just stick with Arkansas Trapper. That might be the best bet. Gonna be a good day tomorrow, guys. I am very, very honored to be a part of this in more ways than I ever thought I would be. The Kids Cave, doing that deal with Alan from Funky's on Saturday, doing an actual adult demo tomorrow. It's just, I finally feel like I'm actually doing my part to help trapping. You know what I mean? Y'all get that feeling maybe at work or something that you're doing like, I helped, I contributed, and I really feel like I'm doing that through this channel, through helping out the NTA here a little bit. But I really feel like I'm doing something, and I really encourage everybody else to find that feeling and help out, because we are struggling, guys. We've got to start joining associations, getting kids into this. There's a few kids here, there are, but man, I'd love to see a lot more. Oh yeah, Arkansas Trapper, and that's the thing. Like, maybe next year, like I'm kind of regretting now not staying at the campgrounds, mostly because now I have to stay fairly controlled to drive back to the hotel. But I mean, I wish I could sit there till midnight tonight just sharing stories, sitting around a fire. It's awesome. Oh yeah, Chad. I'll let you know tomorrow, buddy. I didn't know if you work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so you don't work Thursdays, I don't think, unless something changed. Oh, Arkansas Trapper. Um, you ordered. Did you order some ferrules? Some ferrules for cable by chance? Exactly, Arkansas. That is. Our kids are on the internet, guys. Our kids are on YouTube. They're on Facebook and TikTok and everything else. And I still got to learn a lot more stuff too about other programs and social media aspects. But you know, we got to go to them anymore. They're not coming to us, so we got to find a way to get to them. Thanks, Fish Hunt Trapper Pete. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, Chad. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go up there first thing. I think dealer vendors open at 8. I plan to be on the grounds hopefully by 6:30. So I'll be pacing around like I always do. You and Possum and I'll Justin realize how much I pace around and run around. I can't stop. I'm always looking. I'm always looking for deals, things I might need. I'm just, I can't sit still at these. Yeah, I hear you, PA. I hear you. Oh, okay. You got the name tags. That was the other one. Yeah, I was gonna say you only had 2 orders this year, so um, he's kind of disappointed by that. He figured he'd have a bunch of orders, but hey, Dan, how we doing, bud? Long time no see. Oh, also, guys, I don't know if I shared this or not last night. I don't remember, but if you ordered shirts and hoodies from me last week, and you paid me through Venmo, or I received your check before I left, they shipped out on Monday. If the check shows up this week, if you send it to me, it's probably going to be next Monday before I get home and get them shipped out. So, Sam, where are you tailgating? Let me know. I'll swing by tomorrow and say hi. Oh yeah, Arkansas Trapper. I'm in the same boat, bud. Like that first 3 or 4 videos I made were tough, and now I can do like 4 things on video editing, and that's it. There's probably 150 different things you can do on my wife's iPad, but I know like 4, and that's all I need. Chad, I hate you. 114, Sam. Okay, so explain to me where that's at, because I saw some numbers, but if you come in the main gate, is it if you go straight all the way down to the demo area, or is it kind of the angle up from the first 4 vendors down to the other vendors? That kind of, because it's kind of like a triangle with tailgaters. You got vendors here, vendors down here, and you got tailgaters between them, and then you got tailgaters down the main strip. We have one of our local supporters at the NTA, Danny Phillips. He met us one afternoon here. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Dan. I might have seen you with the buckets. I might have seen you. There's somebody, I can't think of where it was, but I'm going to have to find you tomorrow, Sam. Are you the only one there? Because I don't want to run up to somebody and shake somebody's hand and be like, hey, Sam, my name's Mike. That'd just be embarrassing. I mean, you know what I look like. That's fair, but I don't know what you look like. Chad, there was a couple. I can't remember what they were. I've been kind of stressed and anxious about my whole demo, so I haven't. There's a couple before I hadn't even been here and looked at them again, but there's 2 or 3 that I really wanted to see. Um, but either way, I have to. I'll take it. Remind me, Justin, tomorrow morning. Take a look at that, see when they are. But I do have to watch one before mine, like I said, to see how they film. First time I'm ever gonna have like a little mic and everything else, so it's gonna be kind of weird. But there are some good ones here. A lot of local guys. What I count, Justin, nine local guys here. There's only 2 Iowa guys doing demos. But yeah, Dan, that the demo area is blown out of the park. It's amazing. Okay, Sam, I'm gonna swing by then. All right, Eric, you take care, buddy. It's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, off the hook. This is my home. Like this is where I belong. All right, sorry. Yeah, off the hook. I mean, I just don't get me wrong. I miss home already. We've only been here for about 2.5, a day and a half now. Uh, but being around people that are like me that just love to trap, it's the most amazing feeling in the world. It'd probably be the same way for a Star Wars fan. You go to some Star Wars gathering of people once a year. Not everybody you run into is going to be a Star Wars fan. So when you get to be around people that are thinking the exact same way and have the mental energy of trapping and stuff like I do, it's awesome. It's the coolest thing in the world. PA trapping, you're not wrong. That's why I limited myself a lot to the amount of money I brought up here. I only came up here with a couple $100, so um, kind of I made sure of that, so I didn't spend money I didn't have to. Oh, Arkansas Trapper, I'll tell you what, buddy. I'm glad you're coming because this is amazing. Are you going to be here more than one day, I hope? Justin, shut your mouth. There you go, Dan. Just for you. All right, off the hook. You take care of yourself, buddy, and thanks for stopping in, man. I really appreciate it. It's crazy to see this. Like, I really feel like the trapping community is probably one of the best of any organization. It really is. The amount of people here, they're awesome. I can't even express it. Yeah, Justin's right. I mean, we'll see how this one plays out. I've heard vendors say they're expecting the biggest turnout ever. I've heard them say it's going to be pretty poor, but I'll tell you what, if you've never been to a national, you won't be disappointed. Well, I'll tell you what, Arkansas Trapper, you come find me, buddy. You come find me, man. I'd love to talk to you and shoot the bull a little bit. Just so you know, the camera adds about 50 pounds. I'm only about 320, so. Exactly, Ben. Exactly. Oh, I bet you are, Ottercat. I bet you are, buddy. Nope. Nope. I figure I got about three mink traps, so that should be plenty to beat you. Hey, Brad, how we doing, buddy? Your name actually got brought up today. There's a couple guys here thinking you're gonna be here doing a demo. I really wish you were, to be honest with you. That'd be one I'd be catching for sure. I haven't really got a chance to socialize a whole lot yet. Just the vendors coming in and getting set up and stuff, but it's been a good time. Oh, yeah, Arkansas, exactly what Justin said. Make sure you bring your daughter to the kids' cave. 9:15 on Saturday. She'll be walking home with some gifts. Yeah, Brad, I was kind of shocked by that. Actually, it was even Ohio guys. It was Doug. I can't remember his last name, but he's doing a demo right after mine. He asked me if when's Brad's Moore demo? I'm like, I didn't think he was even going to be here. Oh, I didn't know that. So, apparently, you just kind of jump in random times and you're more popular and known than anybody. So, no, but honestly, man, I really wish you would do a demo, especially on the topic we've talked about before. Dan, I think you'd have to talk to Internet Vet on that one. Chad, I don't know if I won him at the ITA one. I seem to remember a lot of negativity towards me. Brad Moore is kind of a dickhead sometimes. But I let it go, all in good spirit. I get it. Make fun of the new guy. I would too. Maybe one year I'm gonna have the experience that Brad does, and I can mess with the new guy. Yeah, Honor Cat. He's like a pit boss. There it is, Brad. I knew it was coming. I knew as soon as I said it, you're gonna pop up with it. You're not wrong, Chad. It's like one of those guys. Like I'd save his life, but only because I pushed him into the fire first. Type of loves. You saved my life. Yeah, well, we're gonna ignore the fact I pushed you into the fire first. Oh, shut up, Justin. Hey, Fish and Triggers, how we doing, bud? It went really smooth. We got really lucky. So, and Justin, hope you don't mind me sharing this, but since Justin had a camper here, he brought his trailer and parked next to his camper. They weren't letting the vendors in the gate until 8 o'clock. Well, at 7:30, I went over to our building, and the guy was there, and I said, "Hey, can we just start unloading stuff?" He camped and had the trailer here. He's like, "Yeah, go for it. We don't need to wait till 8." I'm like, "Perfect." And then the vendors, they went to unlock the gate for the vendors, and they couldn't find the key. So it was like 8:30 before the vendors even got in the gate to unload. And we were almost done. Trailers gone and everything by then. We were the first people set up at the NTA. It was pretty cool. I hope you do, Dan. I hope you get some conventions. Just being around people with that same passion and desire as you is just amazing. I love it. Oh, shut up, Buttercat. Don't start with that. Yeah. I try to let it go, but it's tough. I get messed with a lot with it. And that's not the point of this stuff at all. Fish and Triggers, you come see me, and when you introduce yourself, say Fish and Triggers. Because if you come up and say John Doe, I'm not going to have the slightest clue who you are. Justin set up his skinning machines, and I helped him kind of set them up, unpackage some, and just make the booth look inviting. You know, as a dealer, you're kind of. I never saw this side of things, but as a dealer, you want to invite people to your booth. You want to have an inviting feeling. You want to interact with people, and there's strategies to set it up to get people to come in and look, and it's pretty cool. Fish and Triggers, I do not. Last I knew, Jay wasn't going to be here, but somebody said earlier he's going to be. So I'll have to text him later tonight, see if he's coming. Oh, cool, Dan. That's awesome. But yeah, I'd much prefer the dog proof than the 220 that I'm going to be setting tomorrow. What do you mean, Ben? Inviting? Like as in the booth, you want people, you want it to, you don't want to be standoffish. You don't want to, well, as Justin saw today, you don't want to be basically a car salesman and trying to be forced into buying something, which was ridiculous. Arkansas mine is at 3 o'clock. Had about 3 or 4 shots beforehand, and we're going to be good. Thank you, Earl. I didn't get a video of the whole setup today. I was hoping to, but I just didn't do it. But yeah, I want to show you guys, you know, season is coming. Conventions are happening all across the country right now. What is it next week? I know Wisconsin's the same as the Iowa one, September, right after Labor Day. The conventions are happening. And you know what? If I can spark people, get them motivated, get going, it's awesome. Nah, that's all right, Justin. It's fine. Yeah, I get it. I get Arkansas Trapper, no big deal. Either way, you come by to the booth either way and say hi. Mahler, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Dan, I'm going to. If Justin or his wife Veronica is okay with filming for me, I am going to put it on my channel. A lot of people want me to do it live. I don't want to do it live because then people are going to comment on it and ask questions. Well, the person filming it can't ask me the questions or anything else because I'm doing it in front of a crowd, hopefully. So, yeah. Ben, it's on Facebook. A&J Skinning Machines. Oh, good, Brad. I'm glad you're going to show up. I hope you do, buddy. If you are there, what day are you going to be there? Fish and triggers. I'll be spending as much time as I can at Justin's booth with the skinning machines. He's gracious enough to let me kind of mooch a booth off him and sell my t-shirts and hoodies there. But I'll be at Funky's quite a bit. Alan's really treated me well over the years. He's become a really good friend, and he's done a lot to. He's donated so much time and money into our youth program to get people interested in trapping. I help him out any way I can. There's kind of the big hitters here, which I've seen. I actually haven't seen the snare shop. Have you, Justin? You've got Cumberland's, Funky's, Minnesota brand. I think Smith's here was, and we think Duke was here. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, okay, F&T. Yep, F&T was here. They're one of the heavy hitters. And there's a lot of people just selling little baits and lures and a few traps that new in the box, probably 10 years now that they're selling, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just there's a lot of little things. Top Lot Stretchers is here. Mark with Dakota Line is here, although he's got a very small booth. He's just selling kind of baits and lures this year. I got to swing by and talk to him about a few donations he's done for my trapping class I'm going to be hosting. There's just there's a little bit of everything. Hoosier. I can't say that they are or not Arkansas. Literally, I would overall. There's probably, what would you say, Justin? 70% of the vendors that were signed up are here now. So there's still several people that are going to be showing up in the morning to set up. But I do not remember seeing Hoosier. Oh, Fish and Triggers, what do you got, buddy? There's several guys here that are buying traps, so. PA, we've seen him several times this weekend already. Cache River, okay. Dan, one-handed 850s. I can't say I've seen it, but I'll put out some feelers tomorrow and see what I can come up with for you, buddy. I'm going to write that down, actually. Chad Muller, what's the question mark? Fish and Triggers, I can't say you will, but I can't say you won't. The Duke 175s, I love Duke to death, but the 175 kind of round jaws are not a very desirable thing. I would guess, if I had to guess, you probably need a little more there. Yeah, Ben, Top Lot is here. I'm actually going to be buying a couple fleshing beams from him tomorrow. Really, Justin? We'll have to check that out tomorrow. Oh, okay. I got you. No, I can't tell you, Justin. I didn't mess with it. We saw him there. I probably walked through every building. It wasn't a lot today. It was probably only 6 or 7 times. So, if I had to guess, fishing triggers, if they are in really good shape, Duke 175s. I mean, I don't even want to say, buddy. I don't know. But considering the person you're trading it with, I would say you're probably looking at $5 a piece. I don't know that. Let's see what Cumberland's has them for in their catalog new. Are they just regular or offset? Yeah, I would guess you're gonna get $60. Oh, you got 16 of them, yeah. So $60 at 60, yeah, 80. Yeah, you probably won't touch a Duke 550, buddy. Sorry to say, but I don't think you probably will. And the 550s, I don't know what they're asking in here. Oh yeah, buddy. Unfortunately, you're not probably gonna come close. 1 3/4, $104 a dozen new. The 550s, 190 new, basically. Yeah, you probably wouldn't come very close, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry, buddy, but one-handed setter for 750s. I'm just gonna start writing a list down. Mahler, Dan. Hey, Casey, how we doing? Arkansas, you better haul your ass up here, buddy. If you don't make the demo, buddy, just swing by afterwards, say hi. Love to shoot the bull with you. And I'll tell you what, after my demo tomorrow, it is game on. PA Trapping, you're coming up. I guess I didn't realize that. That's awesome, buddy. Yeah, Dan, I like the square jaw number 2 dogless. Yeah, Chad, I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of commission off of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure that trap setter is gonna cost $150, and I charge my, 80% commission. I mean, shoot, you're looking at $280 pretty quick. 12 Duke 550s is 188 new in Cumberland's right now. Fishing triggers, I don't know this for a fact, but if they're 188 in here new, I'm gonna guess they're at convention special 160, 170, somewhere in that. I know Duke DPs are running about 120 a dozen, brand new now. Like at the convention between 110 and 120. Brand new Duke DPs are 150 right now through catalog. So it's a good deal at convention. I mean, you're going to save money, but everything's gone up, guys. And that's the thing people have to remember. Steel prices go up. Our dealers' prices go up. You can't be pissed at them. They have to make money off of us, guys. That's how they stay in business. That's how they continue to provide us stuff. If they're selling us traps for $120 a dozen, they damn well better be buying them for less than $100 a dozen. It's just. I mean, it's math. I mean, you have to do it. Casey, I couldn't weigh in on that because I haven't actually put a Duke 550 in the ground. I do like the Duke number 2 dogless, but I did buy some 550s here last year. I just never set them, and I really like how they feel. Oh, cool, Flintlock. That's awesome. Uh, Mauler, you're all messed up tonight, aren't you, buddy? Oh yeah, Ottercat. Somebody, the most money I ever spent at this was like $5,800 at a convention. Before I met my wife, in case she's watching, uh, it was some money, but that was also what 100 raccoon boards, 20 dozen DPs. It's when I was really building my arsenal to roadline hard. All right, Logan, you take care, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Casey, I really can't tell you on that, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I would say the 550 is better. It's built heavier, it's built stronger. That's what I would lean towards, but that's my personal opinion. I honestly can't. There's several things that I can say I think that works better, and I trust it. I feel confident in saying the 550 is better, but I can't sit here and tell you for a fact. So, or weigh too much in on it. Yeah, and like Mueller said, that's what I'm saying. Like they're both good traps. Fish and triggers, I didn't really get youth merch. I did do some custom orders. If you want something, oh boy, youth grows so fast. If you want something, I can probably get it for you. But you have to email me, Iowa Trapper, the number 2 at Gmail. Um, but yeah, it's tough to get. It's weird. XL size stuff and youth stuff is really hard to get right now, which is crazy. Oh, that's cool, Dan. Yeah, I forgot you're right there in Bill's area. Casey, then you're looking at the wrong person because I am not that. I am a professional forklift operator in the sense, I guess, and I trap for fun and to have a good time and to share it with people. Ben, you take care, bud. Ruben, how we doing? All right, got drain the main vein, guys. If you're used to my lives, you know this happens often. Ooh, that was interesting. I had a little rough experience in the bathroom earlier, and I'm like, wow, that was really rough. No, it's just mold. It's not splatter. We're okay. Now it's fine. And honestly, Mahler, if I had to guess, the ones that are professional, literally are doing it for a living, working for the government somehow, and a lot of people don't know about them. Fishing triggers, no. Bill's not here. At least I haven't seen him. Oh, God, was it that bad? Good, Casey. I hope to see you here, bud. Wow, AutoCAD is that bad? Brad, you know what? You call me Mr. YouTube. You're Mr. Hollywood. Everybody knows you. So now you're Hollywood. So you can just deal with it, buddy. Go ahead. I'm waiting for the smartass comment. Yeah, Dan, right? Yeah, it's been a long couple days, guys. I mean, people don't realize, like, I mean, literally, okay, so I eat a lot. Like, obviously, I love to eat. But, like, the last 2 days, I've been having so much fun and talking to people and learning. It's like, oh, yeah, I haven't eaten in 16 hours. I should probably eat something. Like, I'm not even hungry. I want to keep walking. I want to keep talking. I want to keep learning. I want to keep experiencing. Yeah, Mahler, I wasn't going to say it, but you're 100% right. Brad definitely has a lot to offer to the general trapping community. Hey, Jesse, how we doing, bud? It was a good day. It was a good day. Got stuff set up. We're ready to go for tomorrow when everybody starts showing up. Uh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. I cannot tell you how excited I am for tomorrow. Ever since I was asked to do a demo last, oh boy, when was it? They asked me like January, I think, something like that. I've been excited and very anxious for this moment. Anxiety is definitely hitting hard tonight, and I'm sure it's going to hit even harder tomorrow when they announce my name, but that's all right. That's all right. It was a fun day. I mean, a lot of vendors are here. A lot of them aren't here yet, which is kind of concerning, but it was fun. Fishing triggers. I'm looking forward to seeing you, buddy. Chad, I'm right there with you. Brad's one of those people that when he talks, you better shut up and listen. So. Coyote One, how we doing? You're at the Louisiana. I saw the truck parked outside the door. Me and Justin Steens were talking like, hey, Louisiana trap or Louisiana wildlife. I think it said something like that. I'm gonna have to check that out. What building you guys in, Coyote One? Man, this is awesome. I'm actually going to physically interact with people on this channel. That is amazing. Wow, I'm way behind. Bill, or Dale, Bill. I see Billingsley. I always want to say Bill. Dale, how's it going? We were talking about you a little bit earlier. Thanks, Jesse. I need it. Oh, Ruben, trust me. This is doing a demo tomorrow outside of getting married and my kids being born. Well, the one I got to see at least. This is probably, outside of those two things, this is probably the top 5 things I've ever done in my life as far as feeling accomplished, feeling like I did something. That's what it was. Okay, Kyle One, Dairy Barn. I'm going to come see you. Well, you're going to see me first, though, when I walk up, and I'm going to say, hey, I know one of you guys, if there's more than one. Yeah, they're talking about your lure here a little bit earlier. Nothing bad, just talking if I've used it or not. And I got some of that beaver lure from you, but as far as, like, coyotes and stuff, I'm not a huge coyote trapper, so it's like I really can't weigh in on the subject. Blakely's, how we doing? Good answers. What's good answers, AutoCat? Oh, about it. I mean, this really is a real honor for me, guys. I mean, and some might think that's foolish, but outside of my family, and I want to say my job, but really not even my job, like trapping and the trapping community outside of my family is pretty much everything to me. I am very, very grateful to be given the opportunity tomorrow to do a demo, and I'm anxious and I want to do it right. And you know, I think I'm gonna do all right. I feel a lot comfortable now that I went and I made some raccoon trails in the demo area. I've played with my pogo driver. That sounded wrong. But I've put DPs in the ground, put my 220 stabilizers in there, and I feel good about it. I just got to make sure I flow smoothly, and I was doing fine earlier today, and then they brought out all these cameras and stuff and TVs and film crew stuff. It's like, oh god, that hit me again. But Blakely's, you start a job shot at midnight to 5:30. You getting a different job than selling stuff or what? Exactly, Dan, and that's something I'm going to emphasize in my demo. When it comes to trapping, there definitely isn't a never and an always. It just doesn't happen. Jesse, I really haven't seen a whole lot of new stuff. They did come out. I seen a guy in the trapping mafia. I can't think of what his name is now, but he has a driver for a couple sets of earth anchors. He's designed the tip to be different for both of them, but it's a solid shaft with a handle on top, a cable handle going through, and you can pull the driver out with that instead of having to grab something. Um, that's the only thing new that I've really seen, but I haven't really got a chance to take a look at everything. Yeah, Blakely's, I get it, buddy. Bill's, especially anymore, is pretty rough. Ottercat, way to be a smart ass, buddy. No, but it's the truth though. I really am happy to be here. And I still remember the first ever trapping convention I went to. Uh, it was actually with my dad many years ago. 2005, 2004. A lot has changed since then. A lot of equipment's changed. The way I trap has changed. I've grown. I've become a lot better trapper, and I'm going to continue to grow to become a better trapper. But the stuff out here is just amazing, guys. Oh, cool, Blakely's. Dale, you're not wrong there. Probably I would consider that a good change up. Chad, I can't say that they are or aren't. I did mention that big deal that you guys were talking about earlier, the big boil, and my wife is very intrigued by that. But if we do, we come up and then we go home at night. I mean, I'm only an hour away, an hour and 10 minutes, so I probably won't be staying. No, Dan, cool. You got custom earth anchors. I'm intrigued. I did not know that about you. Here, I'm going to send you a 5XL coon. You didn't even tell me you make earth anchors. That's fine, Chad, but if they're coming, you got to be on your best behaviors. None of these stories about what really happens to me at conventions. The stories about me changing clothes, getting on top of picnic tables, and modeling attire cannot be shared. Or the drunken karaoke's, or all the mess that normally happens at the Iowa Trappers Association. I gotta behave now. I got a family. I gotta be good. We just gotta keep Ben Dieters from Sleepy Creek out of it. As long as Ben's not there, we should be fine. But Ben tends to drag out the worst in me. Yeah, I bet you are, Chad. Yeah, I know better. No, but Ben seems to be the worst influence with me at nationals or any convention. I still remember the one in Oski when they had karaoke, and I sat up there in the bleachers while people were doing karaoke, and I said, "No, that's not me. I'm not someone to do karaoke." And if you fast forward about 40 minutes later, and 8 beers, and 40 minutes later from Ben, that somehow I ingested, which I still don't know how happened. I'm looking down there, I'm like, I'm going to do this. And I still don't know how that happened. I'm thinking he gave me a little more than beer inside them. There's got to be something, but let's just say it was embarrassing, but it was a good time. No, Chad, he's not invited. Oh, cool, Dan. You got a lot softer ground down there? Exactly, Ottercat. And that's, like I make my pogos. Before steel went up, I went out and bought a bunch of pogos for me and another buddy. And I think, so I spent $200 on 1,600 2-inch fender washers, which is what pogos are. So I have got a crap ton right now. Uh, I'm just I'm set up for a while, but I make my pogo anchors for because I got them then, which since then, so they're about $50 for 404. Now they're like $110 for 404. Pretty ridiculous, but I can make my pogos for I don't know 40 cents a piece, something like that. Very very cheap. Exactly, Ruben. Exactly. And that goes back to anything in life, guys. We learn from our mistakes. You learn from you learn from your failures more than you do your accomplishments. You're successful. Especially like that's what I love about trapping in the snow. Especially, if I was more of a coyote trapper, I'd appreciate even more because you can see how they come up to your set and react, and that's huge. Did he really? Blakely's. I probably shouldn't even say this, but I've been drinking enough. I knew Dakota Line was for sale, so uh, I won't say that's bad. Um, Mark Steck. I've heard a lot of people don't like him, um, and I don't know why. Yeah, he's a unique character, but that man, his videos that I bought from him over the years have helped me become who I am. Uh, you know, I'm not old school enough to have all VHS tapes, but everything I have is still DVD. Um, but his stuff really helped me a lot. And he's here, and I plan to talk to him more. I got some stuff I got to pick up from him, but he's older. I know he has some health issues, and he's struggling a little bit. So I understand completely. But no matter what you think of him, that man has done a number for the trapping community. He really has. I view him as an exceptional trapper, um, a very unique character, and just a good person. Uh, it's too bad. I'm sorry to see that. I like Dakota Line. Good guy, good people. Talented Outdoors, how we doing, bud? Damn. Oh yeah, Mahler for sure. Um, JD at Roadrunner Snares. I do like his snares better than anybody. They're lightning fast. Like I've never seen a snare snap so fast as stuff JD makes. But he's had the experience to catch so many coyotes, and I mean, for his neck of the wood to catch hundreds of coon is pretty phenomenal. So, I mean, I couldn't catch 20 coon where he's living. Yeah, exactly, Mahler. Ruben Dakota Line, yeah, Dakota, and he makes good snares too by far. Eh, exactly, Dale. Exactly. Um, Mark is Mark is a really really good person, and that's the thing. Like you can be a good trapper all you want, but you know what? If you're an asshole, I'm not gonna talk to you. And everybody should treat everybody with respect. And Mark, I've walked up to him well before I started this channel, well before anybody knew me, And I gave him a price list. I said, hey, Mark, you don't know me from Adam. This is all the stuff I want. This is at convention. I said, what kind of deal can you make me? And long story short, it was about 30% off of his retail. And I'm like, done. Great guy, very, very knowledgeable. Um, he hasn't done a whole lot of stuff in the South, but as far as like coyotes and coon and mink up what I would call the northwest of trapping, which is the Dakotas and Montana type region, he's done his fair share of stuff. I mean, he's earned his way a lot. Kind of like I talk about Dale. Like he's done it. He's been there. This isn't someone that just started selling stuff just to get into it. He's been there. He's done it. Pretty remarkable person. Hey, A and C, how we doing, buddy? Long time no see. I'm glad you're here. It's been a while since we talked, buddy. But yeah, it's fun up here, man. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow, things happen. We start vending. We start selling stuff. I start buying stuff, but no, it's awesome. Talented Outdoors, it's been awesome. Like just like I said earlier, the atmosphere of the people that have the same interests as you is amazing. I can sit at home and I'm very fortunate enough to have this YouTube following where I can talk to people and we can chat and talk about trapping. 98% of the community doesn't have that. Most of these people that have a passion for trapping are sitting at home like, man, I want to talk trapping, but my wife doesn't want to hear about it. My 3-year-old doesn't want to hear about it. My buddy at work is burnt out on it. Who do I talk to? Who do I share stories with? And that's here for 16 hours a day. We talk trapping. It's awesome. I love it. This is my people, if that makes sense. Like literally, this is where I want to be. Dan, I had a good buddy that made the 1x19, and his snares were wicked fast. I still prefer the 7x7, 5/64, but man, his stuff was fast. Seth, how we doing? That's a good show so far, buddy. We're getting there. It's just getting ready to kick off tomorrow. Be right back. All right, fellas. Hopefully you didn't hear it as bad that time. Yeah, talent outdoors, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, my wife supports me 100%, and I am very, very gracious for her. But if I sat there and talked to her for 2 hours of trapping, she's gonna be like, "Uh huh, cool." She's gonna get burned out real quick. Versus these people, I can sit here and talk 12 hours for trapping, and like, that's awesome. Now let me tell you an idea, and I'm like, that's great. And it's just that the environment of this place is phenomenal. Flintlock, you're always welcome here, buddy. And that's the thing. Like I don't either. I've got a good buddy at home that he used to trap with me back in high school. We kind of separate our ways a little bit, but he's getting into it more. I don't see him venturing out and starting trapping himself, but he loves to ride with me and have a good time, and that's awesome. Me and him have been like really, really good friends since middle school even. And the fact that he's like, yeah, man, I want to do some more trapping. He went beaver trapping with me last year. He's in one of my beaver videos. We have so much fun. Blakely's. I got to go see Kendall tomorrow. I got a couple things I got to talk to him about. Dale. Oh, that's awesome, Dale. Ah, Seth, you're 100% spot on, man. You know, I often think to myself, what would I do if I was born, say, 40 years earlier? Say I was born 1950, give or take, in the mid 70s when the fur boom was at 25. What could I have done? How would I compete against, in honest terms, what I call the real trappers, the guys that made a living off of trapping, the guys that had the real competition? Because I can't say I don't know what competition's like, but compared to then, I have no idea. If you compare my biggest competition year to the 70s, it wouldn't hold a candle to it. And I know that, and I admit it. Um, if coon prices were to hit $30 consistently for 2 or 3 years in a row, I'd be in big trouble. And I know that. And I'll gladly admit it. I would have to change my strategies. I'd have to become a hell of a lot better trapper. Things would change. And I know that because otherwise I'm going to lose a lot of equipment. Um, oh no. I got the left lazy eye. Dang it. That means I drank too much. But that's alright. But anyway, um, there's. Do I view myself as a pretty decent trapper? Yeah, I do. But compared to the guys that trap for a living and paid their house payments and stuff from then, oh my God, I would love to sit down with every single one of them and just pick their brain. Because those guys that grew up in that era were the best trappers in the world, in my opinion. I mean, the ones that were still catching hundreds to thousands of coon amongst 7 to 8 competition at every single location, that's phenomenal. That is amazing. I'm never going to become that, and that's okay, but it's just crazy, though, to think what they did and what they overcame. It's awesome. So, Ottercat, tell me the truth. When are you guys actually getting here? Because I thought you said last night that you guys weren't even coming. Yeah, Seth. It's sad, but it's true. We really are a dying breed. And whether they like it or not, tomorrow I'm going to end my demo with kind of a lecture of let's get kids involved. Let's do better to join associations, join the fight, do everything we can to to help preserve the heritage that we have. Hey, think about it. If you got the price they were then and you did it full time. Yeah, but Ruben, with my skill set, I don't think I'd catch 150 coon with the amount of competition they had. It's crazy. Tomorrow, Ottercat, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Dan, you know what? That's something I told my wife. I said, if the world goes to hell like it's looking like, I at least know we're going to have food on the table, no matter what. That a boy, Flintlock. That a boy. That's awesome, Seth. Props to you, man. And that's the thing, guys. It's not like these kids that are going to the demo on Saturday that Funkies is hosting. Do I expect every single kid or every single person that knows about trapping to be trappers? No, I don't. But if we can educate them all about what trapping really is, we will be better off. You don't have to be a trapper to understand the importance of trapping and why we do it. And that is what my target goal is, for people to understand why and how we do it. That is the most important thing. If 200 kids come to my demo on Saturday and 3 of them are trappers, but 197 of them realize why we're doing it, that is the biggest success in the world. That's 197 people that will support us and understand why we do it. And that is huge, guys. That is everything. I'd love to see more than the 3 as trappers, but we've just got to get people to understand why we do it. That is the whole purpose of everything that we're doing here. Oh, sorry, you guys got me on a fired subject here. I got all pumped up for it. It's a very, very touchy subject for me. Let's just say that. And I just encourage everybody. We've got to go out, find that neighbor kid, the guy next door that's in his 40s that's never trapped. Show him what we're doing, guys. Exactly, Dale. Exactly. That is everything right there. For them to understand why we do it is huge. And I cannot stress that enough. I really can't, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just, I'm so glad that the NTA started this kid cave last year. The Iowa Trapper Association is starting a kids program this year. Slightly disappointed that I'm not part of it, not gonna lie, but I'm so glad that they're hosting it. We've got to get these kids involved. We've got to go to them. We've got to start teaching our youth, because guess what, guys? If we don't start getting our youth into this, we die. We really do. And that's might kind of piss some people off, but it's the truth. Our livelihood as we know it, and we're gone. We're done. You know, if we don't start getting youth into the outdoors. And it's not just trapping. I mean, trapping is probably the #1 targeted outdoor sport right now, followed very closely by probably predator hunters. And that's the thing too, trappers and predator hunters. It seems like there's a big conflict between these two. We've got to work together, guys. We're the most vulnerable people, at least in our state. I don't know about other states, but we've got to join together, join with other organizations, and that's what's huge. I seriously, no joke, I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but I want to see the Iowa Trapper Association meet with the Wild Turkey Federation, Ducks Unlimited, Delta Waterfowl, Pheasants Forever. Let's get together and say, hey, you guys with birds, you need us. Your nest robbers, you need us to control the population of predators. Let's work together. They are attacking us right now, guys. We need your support to take care of us. And if the tables were turned, we would take care of you. You get all the outdoor organizations together in one group, we are unstoppable. You get all the outdoorsmen together. All of us together, we are unstoppable. But there's so many petty differences between us. Between organizations, between trappers and trappers. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why I call predator hunters, I mean the coyote hunters with dogs, the coonsmen. That's what we call them here, the coonsmen. The raccoon hunters, which there's not many around anymore, but it's just we've got to join forces, guys. I cannot stress that enough. And I talked to Ed Snyder a little bit today. Justin instigated the discussion, but we're talking about that the fur write-off or whatever it's called, where a portion of every fur you sell gets sent to promote trapping, which was 1%. So if you sell $100 for the fur, $1 gets sent to promoting trapping. I personally think that's a great idea. I do have a lot of respect for Ed Snyder, regardless of what a lot of people think. He's really grasped this the YouTube and online aspect of trapping and doing educational videos a lot like Dale is, but that is phenomenal. You know, even if I catch, $10,000 for the fur, yeah, I'll gladly send them $100. Absolutely. Ruben, next year is in Escanaba. Escanaba. That doesn't sound right. Michigan. Escanaba. There's something wrong there, I'm saying. But it's up in Michigan. And you're probably right, Dale. And it's sad, but it has to happen for us to really succeed. AutoCat, you hit the nail on the head right there, buddy. Trapping right now is that lowest fruit to grab. It really is. Ruben, where are you located again? Remind me. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of went off on a rant here, but it's something that's very passionate to me. Oh, Ruben. Okay, yeah. You're a little ways away. I know it sounds like the one after that's going to be in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So, and you're right, Dale. Delta Waterfowl's been huge to helping us. That's kind of what's sponsoring my trapper education course, August 27th, that I'm helping host. Uh, Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Um, I'm very, very grateful for Delta Waterfowl to help me and to support trappers because a lot of the members, and that's what's different, some of the members of Delta Waterfowl here in Iowa are trappers. And they know that by trapping the raccoon, the skunk, the possum, the nest raiders, their ducks will do better. And that is crazy. I mean, but I am so thankful that they're on board. It's amazing. We just we've gotta get more people involved. I'm sorry. I'm on a rant. I guess in Iowa it's only 10:50. It's 11:50 here. Oh, hey, my YouTube video is recommended to me. But anyway, guys, we'll probably head off here. It's about 11 o'clock. Get to bed. Try to be on the campgrounds about 6 o'clock tomorrow. The National Trapper Convention, guys. This is amazing to me. I cannot tell you guys how thankful I am for this opportunity to be able to do a demo at the Nationals. I've watched demos at the Nationals literally with a pen and a notebook, writing stuff down. And to have this honor, I can't even tell you how important it is to me, guys. This is amazing. This is amazing. The only thing I can do is hope that I don't murder it, and hopefully I can teach some stuff and encourage more trappers. Oh, all right, Dale. You take care, buddy. I appreciate you stopping in. If you guys haven't checked out Billingsley Brand Lures, someone can share that real quick. You need to check him out. That man has helped me with a lot of stuff and is a phenomenal trapper. He's one of those guys that trapped back in the day where competition was real and there was money to be made. And I mean, he's got DVDs published and everything. So he's a phenomenal trapper. You guys need to check him out. And that's awesome, OtterCat. Props to you. That is amazing. And that's what we need to do. We need to. I know trappers. There's not money in fur. We pretty much anymore do it for a hobby. But damn, we've got to protect what we do in any way we can. PA trapping. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Oh, anytime, Dale. You know, you're a good guy. You're doing a good thing, and I'm really glad to see you doing videos, man. That I can't tell you how happy I am. That's pretty amazing. So take care, Dale. Dig that root up, man. You're one of the few people that live off the land anymore, and that's pretty amazing. There you go. Dan just shared Dale's link. Check it out, guys, if you haven't already. Phenomenal trapper. Phenomenal trapper. Flintlock, I can't tell you how much that means to me, man. It really does. It really does. Ruben, I might do a video live. I don't know. It might be Saturday morning live if I do it. Or I might just do a video showing how it all works and what's here. But it'd take me a solid probably 45 minutes to walk through the whole place. So it'd be pretty interesting. So, all right, guys. Y'all have a good night. We're out of here. I got to be up in about 7 hours, which puts me at about 15 hours of sleep in 4 nights. So, Talented Outdoors, yeah, I'm planning on doing a live every night of this. I might even do a live. I might do a live tomorrow, walking through the vendors, talking to people, just show you guys what it's all like. Yeah, Blakely's. The crowd isn't what bothers me. What bothers me is the fact that I might miss something important, and 20 minutes later be like, I got to touch back on that, so go back to that, and then, shit, where was I? And then that type of stuff's what worries me. So, I really am, Dan. This convention is just, like they said earlier, I was born in the wrong era. Trapping is, outside of my family, this is who I am. I mean, even back in high school when people were going to parties and, oh, let's go party and get drunk and stuff. No, guys, it's trapping season tomorrow. I got lines to run. You're probably right, Ottercat. That'd be the worst thing. Yeah, Talent Outdoors. If I go live tomorrow, okay, let's just say this now. I will not be live tomorrow at the convention. If I do, it'll be Friday, midday. I'll publish a time on my channel and Facebook. And I'm going to go live and I'll just walk the crowd. Show you guys what I see the convention, how it's lined up. It'll probably be Friday, though, when I do it. So, thanks, Ruben. I appreciate it. Oh, that's a long day, Blakely's. Thanks, Ottercat. Glad to have your support. But yeah, Talent Outdoors. Because tomorrow I'm gonna be pretty anxious for my demo, and I want to do all my shopping tomorrow. The few things that I need, and then kind of prepare for my demo at 3. Then after 3, I'm gonna be back at the booth, because it does seem like a lot of people do the demos tend to have questions afterwards. It seems like every time someone does a demo, they're sitting at the demo site for at least an hour afterwards, talking, answering questions and stuff like that. And I'm doing it at 3, so that would be till 4. Buildings close at 5. Let's just do it Friday. I have nothing going on other than cruising, talking to people. Let's do it then. Thanks, Blakely. I really appreciate it, buddy. It's been great so far. So, Ottercat, that's my biggest problem, but I'm definitely gonna have a couple drinks before it happens. So, Talented Outdoors. And I hope it's not just me that feels this way, but just like being around people like this that just everywhere you turn, you walk into a conversation of, so I put this 1.5 down at the end of the culvert, and everything froze up, and then you walk around the next corner, and they're like, so what I do is I take that that duff, and I scatter it away, make kind of a walkthrough set, and it's just like everywhere you look, it's trapping. And it's like, for me, that is right here. That is me. That's who I am. Definitely born in the wrong era. Definitely probably couldn't compete with the era I want to be born in. But damn, it's just, trapping is me, if that makes sense. It is like, I can't even explain it, guys. I'm part of so many trapping groups on Facebook, Snapchat. There's several trapping groups on Snapchat, and even like now during the summer, everyone's talking about work and stuff, and I'm like, hey, what do you think about this set or something? Like, I'm still talking trapping, and everyone's like, dude, it's like trapping season is 6 months away, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, what do you think? What can we learn from this? It's in my blood. I can't walk away from it. Talented outdoors, it 100% spot on. My wife gets so burnt out. She'll look at me and she's like, uh-huh. I'm like, I take that standard beaver drowner slide and I stick it down here, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, that's right. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Love my wife to death, but it's like, and she tries like hell, but she doesn't understand what I'm talking about. And you guys do, and these guys do, and now there's hundreds of these guys, thousands of these guys, and tomorrow is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to this so much. Yeah, PA, exactly. And that's the same thing, it's and like kind of like fishermen. If you're a diehard fisherman, when it's not the peak fishing season, everyone's kind of burnt out talking about something else, and you're like, no, fishing. And it's just part of it, guys. So I'm very happy to have the support that I do. I'm very happy for all you guys that join the live. Oh, Dan, I wasn't until I was here. Once I showed up here, and as soon as you walk into a dealer building, and I'm sure you guys know this, as soon as you walk into one, you go, and you smell that trapping smell, which is skunk essence, new trap grease, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't, because you do. That is the most amazing thing in the world, and I love it. It's me. It is me. So, yeah, Dan, will probably be there. Well, you guys probably be there a little later than us, I guess. Anyway, guys, we're out of here. Yeah, we're getting up about 5.5 hours, so it's been a rough time. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Trap grease and hellfire. Ruben, that's all right, buddy. I get it 100%. So, you guys take care. We're out of here. I'll do a live tomorrow night. You'll see my video of my demo posted as soon as it'll load. We do not have good reception out here. Every Snapchat I've sent seems to take about a half hour to load, so I can only assume what an hour-long demo will take to load. But it is what it is, guys. This is what I got. So, y'all take care, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night after my first National Trapper Convention demo. The only raccoon demo of the whole week, might I add. So, nerves, anxiety, but really true honor to be able to put this on. I am very, very thankful to be asked to do this. So, you guys take care. I appreciate all of you. It's just amazing. It's amazing to be able to do this. Ruben, it won't be a live. It'll be a video afterwards, but as soon as it's on here, we will definitely post it. So, thanks, guys. You take care, and wish me luck.